The first dimension was born out of the void, and then, by splitting itself, it created the second dimension. The second dimension then created the third dimension, and through polarity, it created the fourth dimension. The fifth dimension emerged at the moment the first dimension was created. When the only being in the universe became aware of itself and created the first dimension, it knew it had love to express, wisdom to understand who it is and what it can become, and will to act, create, and experience the process of evolution. Once it has experienced every stage of the universe, it will become a co-creator in its dimension. Therefore, love, wisdom, will, evolution, and co-creation are the foundations of the fifth dimension. Love means eternity. It is not an emotion. Love is the vibration that allows the Creator to express itself, and it creates all dimensions. Love is the only energy that creates every emotion. In the universe, only love exists. Other emotions are merely different vibrations of love. The opposite of love is not hate. You hate only because you are not loved. Any negative emotion is just a low vibration expression of love. When you connect with the love of the universe, you will not feel just one emotion, but every emotion in the universe simultaneously, because every emotion is just a different form of expression of love. In the fifth dimension, this love is unconditional, equal, and indiscriminate towards all beings. As long as there is even a trace of judgment in your heart towards anything, you cannot achieve unconditional love. For us in the third dimension, the fifth dimension is not a place we go to. It is a dimension we become. The evolution of dimensions does not mean we will see our Earth transform into another Earth within our lifetime. The transformation of dimensions occurs after this lifetime. The level of your soul's consciousness will determine which dimension you will go to in your next life. When we are alive, the only thing that changes is density, which is our vibration and level of consciousness. The Earth also changes in density, that is its vibrational level. Therefore, the only way to achieve the fifth dimension in our lifetime is by changing our consciousness and our perception of reality. This is also the way to achieve any dimension within the third dimension, by changing our consciousness and perception of reality. The way we become the fifth dimension within the third dimension is by learning and practicing unconditional love. When you achieve the fifth dimension, you are no longer limited to your own perspective, but will see everything from a holistic view. It will allow you to see your experiences in every time and space and understand the meaning of those lessons. This is when you begin to comprehend the wisdom of the universe. Wisdom is not related to knowledge. You do not become wise by knowing things. You become wise by understanding things and grasping their essence. In the third dimension, we need knowledge to understand everything in the world. We need to constantly gather information, using experiments, data, and rational dialectical thinking to prove whether something is right or true. But in the fifth dimension, wisdom is all that matters. Wisdom is when you feel the truth. Your inner intuition overrides rational thinking. It will guide you to see the truth. Wisdom is to be curious about the world, to ask questions, and to discover your own truths. In Buddhism, this is also called enlightenment. Wisdom is understanding everything with your heart, not with your brain. Love and wisdom allow you to feel and understand the creation of the universe. But you need will to experience the creation of the universe. Will is the engine that drives us forward in reality. It is the energy that enables love and wisdom to be expressed. In the third dimension, we are often constrained by various limitations from society, family, culture, and education, leading us to believe that we are not capable of many things. However, in the fifth dimension, will tell you that you have the ability to create everything, to change your reality, and that you are capable of anything. Therefore, when you achieve the fifth dimension, you will break free from the various shackles of society, family, and culture, unconditionally believing in yourself and in your infinite potential. Love, wisdom, and will are governed by evolution. Evolution is the means by which spirits come to understand themselves. When spirits choose to understand themselves in physical ways, this is a path of evolution. Nothing in the universe can escape evolution because it is the sole purpose of the universe's existence. Evolution is how the Creator explores and understands itself through experience. The universe doesn't care whether you succeed or fail, whether you're good or bad. It only cares if you've learned something. Even if you're a homeless person, if you've learned something today that you didn't know yesterday, that's a form of evolution. The universe doesn't concern itself with material or worldly success. It cares about the evolution of the soul. This is also the purpose of evolution. All things in the universe originate from the thoughts of the first dimension. So we are all creations of the first dimension. Then, through evolution, we come to realize that we are also creators. When we recognize that we all stem from the thoughts of the Creator of the first dimension, we understand that we are also embodiments of the Creator. The fifth dimension is where you become aware that you are also a creator, capable of shaping and altering reality. However, this creation is not based on selfish desires, but on benefiting the whole, sharing and co-creating with others, making them part of the creation process. Co-creation has nothing to do with the law of attraction. Co-creation is not about creating for oneself, but for all beings, and then sharing the creation and the joy of creation with them. When you connect with the fifth dimension and see the bigger picture beyond your own perspective, you can change reality. In ancient times, people did not believe in external gods, but in the idea that we are all part of God. So, in some ancient temples, priests would tell people that this is where humans come to become gods. The fifth dimension is the dimension of masters, those who possess unconditional love, comprehend the wisdom of the universe, have infinite will, have achieved great evolution, and have become co-creators. This is also what we commonly refer to as the dimension of spirit guides and ascended masters. They provide guidance for the third dimension because they have completed the experiences of the third and fourth dimensions, enabling them to see the entire path of evolution from a holistic perspective. Our evolution in the third dimension also aids them, allowing them to graduate to the next dimension. All dimensions in the universe are interdependent and engage in mutual learning. It is not that the fifth dimension is superior to the third dimension. We classify them into different numbers for ease of understanding, but all dimensions actually arise simultaneously. Different dimensions correspond to different levels of consciousness within the universe. The reason why we need to experience the third dimension before reaching the fifth dimension is that the level of consciousness of the fifth dimension is greater than that of the third dimension, requiring more lessons to learn and more evolution to complete. Therefore, beings in the fifth dimension have simply learned more lessons, completed greater evolution, and achieved higher levels of consciousness and vibration than we have. They have gone through the processes of the third and fourth dimensions, which is why they can provide guidance for dimensions below the fifth. They are our future selves, another vibration of us in another dimension. The fifth dimension tells us that we can achieve the fifth dimension in the third dimension as long as we learn unconditional love, the wisdom of the universe, the will of the universe, complete evolution, and become co-creators.